Hi guys, my name is Tiffanyjoallen, and I'm making this video for any of you guys out there that have braces, or if you know someone that has braces, or if you know somebody that's going to get them. This is some really important information. I went through a really bad experience when I had my braces, and I don't want any of you guys out there to have to go through the same thing. So I really don't like talking about this, but I've built up enough courage to tell you guys about it because I don't want any of you guys to go through this. So I made some notes here, just so I don't forget anything important. Okay. So I had my braces put on about 2 years ago, and everything was fine. I had them for about a year, and then my lips swelled really bad, and my face got really red around my lips, and I got a really bad rash. And my mom took me to a dermatologist, and he thought it was just dry skin, so he gave me some cream. Anyway, I'm a country singer, and I do a lot of shows. And so I remember after shows, people coming up to me and asking me if I had had collagen lip injections because my lips were so swollen. So on January 24th of this year, it was about 11 o'clock at night, and all of a sudden my throat closed and I couldn't breathe. It was just the worst experience I've ever had. And my parents took me to the ER, and the doctor there just said that I had a really bad throat infection and that my throat was really swollen and red. And actually, over the next 2 or 3 days, I was having 3 to 5 episodes an hour to where I would feel like my throat was closing and that I couldn't breathe. And between that day and April, I was actually taken to the emergency room and urgent care 7 times. And I went to 9 different doctors, from allergists to ear, nose, and throat, to doctors of internal medicine, to doctors with a specialty in diagnosis, to osteopathic doctors, to alternative medicine doctors. I just about went to every doctor there is. And I was on 13 different medications, from prednisone to antibiotics for acid reflux to medication for nerves and epinephrine, inhalers, medications for asthma and anti-inflammatories, and just about every medication that exists. And actually the medications started reacting with each other, so they'd prescribe new ones to help with the effects of the others. And I just about had every blood test imaginable. I had MRIs, CAT scans, x-rays, and 4 different scopes put down my throat. And everybody that I went to said, your throat is really swollen and red, and I couldn't even drink water because it would upset my throat so much, and I would feel like it was closing and I couldn't breathe, and I couldn't eat anything, and I actually had to stop singing for a really long time. One day, my mom and dad actually, after trying to figure out what it was for so long, there was actually one thing that we hadn't thought about, and that was my braces. They called my orthodontist and told him what had happened, and he basically told them to bring me in absolutely immediately. And the moment I got into his office, he rushed me back and he started taking the braces off. He actually said that he had seen people in the past that had had allergic reactions to their braces. My allergist actually thinks that it was a constant exposure to latex, and he tested me for allergies, and the test actually came up that I was allergic to peanuts too, and I had never been allergic to peanuts before. And I guess that I had been exposed to latex, and the protein in latex is almost the same as the protein in peanuts, so then I was allergic to peanuts. Whatever it was that I was allergic to in my braces, it went systemic, or it was basically in my bloodstream, and it took 6 months for me to actually get over it. And once my braces were off, day by day, I started feeling better, and I could eat again and I could drink again, and it actually took several months before I could sing again, and it took months and months and months before I could do a show again. But they were actually never really able to definitely say what was in my braces that was causing me to have an allergic reaction, whether it was the metal in them, or the plastic, or the latex. But anyway, if you guys have braces, or you know someone who's getting them, please send them this video, or at least tell them about it so they know the warning signs. And the signs are if you have swollen lips, or you have a facial rash, or difficulty swallowing, and possibly other signs. So hopefully, rather than you guys going through all this horrible stuff that I had to go through, they can just automatically say that it's your braces and you won't have to go through all that. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment on this video and I will respond to you as fast as I can. Thank you very much.